out there who are benefiting.
Yes.
And now really that is the problem.
Yeah. So there's something called implementation research, where it's a whole field where people are trying to do what Eli calls knowledge what?
Translation.
Yes, knowledge translation. Now, of course, your ethics committee members are not researchers, but in case you do want to do research, I think it's a high time now that's all we do. Because there's a lot of information out there. People have done it and done it and done it and done it. You know, and we are going back to again do it. And that's why tomorrow I'll talk about how to review a proposal on the following day. I'll say one of the things that I have learned to do now that I've been doing for a while is to say, what's the social value? And sometimes I say, this has been done before, like the plumping nut. Today I will never approve anything to give plumping nut, because I know the answer. Don't we know the answer? Yeah. Plumping nut will do better. So can we do something else? Can you do another study that is going to have knowledge translation? Now that plumping nut is doing better, what study can you do? Or what, how can you use this? And then of course everything has to be tried out. You can think that this would be the best thing to do, you go out and try it, it doesn't work, and that's still research, isn't it? You come back and say that this didn't work. Okay? Or how can we upscale this and things like that? So, Paul, if you get to a place where it's, you see the blank, then you know that's where to stop.
Research medical officers, community health workers, and one lady health visitor who administer the consent.
So if you get it, you can remind it. I want you to get the people who are doing the consent. Just read that.
This is a study in vulnerable population as its research subjects are infants of poor and illiterate community. We set out to explore how the informed consent was being administered, who was consenting, and how much did the people understand about the study. There are 2 research medical officers, 12 community health workers, and 1 lady health visitor who administer the consent.
So 10 community health workers and 2
medical officers.
Are the ones doing the consent. So let's comment about that now. And I think Nanu really talked about that when she was talking about the study we've done. But let's hear from you. What do you feel about that? 10 community workers administering the consent, 2 medical doctors, and I think 1 visiting.
Yeah.
So you received the proposal, and that's what they said. Those are the people who are going to administer consent. Any comments?
So I think the first thing I'd like to say is, what are their qualifications? I think I know what a medical officer is, but the community workers, I really don't know what their qualification is. How well are they equipped to actually explain and understand to the population? I'm assuming they speak the language, but I can't take that for granted. So I'd like to also know, if we talk about informed consent, how can we make sure that our population really understands what is being said to them? And then, is the whole information being given to them or not? Are we just enticing and then hiding stuff, or are we giving them the entire, all the information they need to make their decision?